Alright, so in my first video, I showed you guys how to take off the vinyl wrap that I put on my truck. Now once again, the only reason I did that is because it was my first time doing it. I didn't like the bubbles and the creases that I had created when doing it. So now that it's off, I'm just going to show you how to apply the new applicator. Basically, this is a vinyl wrap that you can buy on eBay, Amazon, whatever you want. This was $27 for like 10 foot, and it's about a 36-inch, 24-inch height on it. But all it is just a black coloring vinyl that looks similar to my truck, so it matches. You can do blue, white, silver, whatever you want, and I'm only doing the window application. I haven't tried doing the truck yet. I might later on. But anyway, I lay it out to the length that I want. I tape off the edges so I know I've got a length that'll fit. I don't do a specific cut to exactly what I need. I lay it out just like so. Now, I've got a vinyl applicant, some of the tools that you're going to need. This was originally a window film application solution, and I repurposed it to use it here. I used it last year on my truck when I applied it. This year I ran out. Did some research online. All you need really is some cheap baby shampoo, and when I say cheap and easy, it's just this is $1.50. And water. You fill it up to about 99% full of water. You take almost a thimble size of baby shampoo, drop it in, and shake it up. You've got your applicant. Now, as you'll see, I'll go through this. I'll spray both the back side of the film as well as I'll spray the top side and the window. I will get this thing as moist as I can. That way I can slide it around and I'm not constantly adjusting this applicant. I can get the air bubbles out, I can straighten it out, and it's not so sticky. Now, that does create a problem. Which is what these other tools come in handy. This comes with the applicator, but you can get it at any hardware store. Basically, it's just a plastic squeegee. And what I'll do is, as I apply it, you'll see me pushing the air bubbles through and getting it flat. As I work the centers out, I'll work from the top down to the bottom because there is liquid on the back side. I'm going to want to push that down. The lower I can get it, the less chance I have for air bubbles. If I push it up, I am simply pushing that liquid up and pushing it so it could potentially come back down and create air bubbles. That really helps me out doing the up and down motion. I will continue to apply on the outside to prevent as little scratches as possible. It's inevitable, it's like a car, it will scratch, and you can see subtle scratches here, but the more applicant that I put on it, the less chance it has for a scratch. Now when I say scratch, it's just the little swirl scratches that you see on your truck. It is kind of cold out, it's about 45 degrees, it's raining. It's wintertime, so I have a heater on the inside of my cap that's warming everything up to temperature. That's going to make everything easier for me to work with and easier for me to apply everything. Alright, so once you get everything down, and you'll see as I walk through this, you're going to want to have a razor blade handy. So as you apply everything down, okay, it's down, I've got a button here and I've got a button here. Basically, it's just my connection to the window. I'm going to want to take my razor blade, make an X, put it in, and then start making that circular rotation. Once you get those into place and you've got a flat applicant, that's when you come down your perimeter and work your edge, all right, and cut off the seams so you've got a perfect, cut right at the window. You don't want to cut on the window, you don't want to cut too much extra. I usually just kind of go right along the edge of the window and work through that. Now, the last piece that's very important, you can either just let it kind of air dry on its own, but I like to make sure I've got everything in place and I start helping out that applicant right now, which is a heat gun. I take a heat gun, I go on the edges, and I'll just do some adjustments real quick to make sure I get a lot of the moisture out of the top. I want that moisture out of the top because what happens is if I get moisture up here, meaning the applicant that's behind the scenes, and I push it up, that juice, whatever you want to call it, is just going to glide right back down and cause air bubbles. It's not going to hamper any type of the vinyl, but you're going to see air pockets here, here, and here, here, and over time they will increase. So you get one air pocket, potentially it may increase, might find others, and it may seep its way down. You can take a heat gun and you can shrink it up, but over time that will kind of stretch back out and that bubble will continue to show. It's no different than applying a window tint. Those people that you can see air bubbles in it, it's liquid, it didn't seal properly, and it's just going to show. It's not as noticeable with a black vinyl, but maybe a white something else, it may show. Now, the third video that I'll do as I walk you through this is how I apply my stickers. It's not very difficult, but making sure that you've got a perfect line, perfect symmetry is very important to me because I'm representing my sponsors. So the more perfect that I can lay this out and make myself more reputable, it's better for me. So with that said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I've had a fun time making it. Please, please, please subscribe to the link below. I'll be doing more videos like this. I hope you enjoyed them. If you have any questions, comment on the link below. And as always, have fun, good fishing. We'll see you guys out in the water. Thank you.